Hi, I'm Jamila Chambers and welcome to the Dream Studio Unscripted. I had an opportunity this weekend to spend time with two people that I consider to be close friends of mine. And as with most conversations I get into, somehow those conversations and those meetings transitioned into discussions with them about their purpose and about their destiny. And there were several key things that I want to share with you today that kind of came out of those sessions. And the reason why I think it's important to share it is because those were people from two different walks of life, two different sets of circumstances and experiences. But there were certain things that translated from conversation to conversation and certain gaps that were present from one person to the next that really got me thinking that this was something that I wanted to share. The first thing that really struck me from those conversations was that I asked each of them, and I looked back over their lives with them and said, there's many things that you do well. There's many things that people appreciate you for. There's things that you do that people have applauded you for and celebrated you for. But what is it that you want to do? What is it that your purpose is? Have you really pinned down what it is that you were designed to do specifically and made that distinction between what you were designed to do and what it is that you do out of habit, out of relationship, and out of things that are familiar? Neither one of them could answer that question. Neither one of them can say that they knew exactly what their purpose was. And I gave them this analogy that I'll share with you. You have two people that have a vehicle, and vehicles are designed to get you from one place to the next. But it's the owner that determines how that vehicle should be used. So for example, your vehicle may look like mine and be used to transport children around, and I have Cheerios in the back of my vehicle, and I have sippy cups. I also have coloring books and crayons and all those things that I need to help me transport myself from one place to another with the cargo that I carry. But some of you may have a classic car or a pristine vehicle that you only take out when you maybe go to car shows or things of that nature. So there are two different vehicles, and they both are designed to get a person from one place to the next, but only the owner decides how it's utilized. So I asked both of them during the course of those conversations, have you checked your owner's manual? Have you really consulted what it is that your life has been speaking over the course of time to really guide you and direct you towards purpose? And both of them answered that question in the negative. They had not. So here's some things that I want to share with you that might help you if you find yourself in that situation, really not knowing how to pin down what it is that's in your owner's manual or what it is that you might be designed to do. The first thing that you might want to look at are things that are outside of your control, things that are outside of the scope of what you have influence over. So for example, I was the firstborn in my family. And with me being the oldest of three siblings, there's certain characteristics and certain behaviors that I took on really based on my birth order and based on my positioning. So there might be some things that are similar to that in your life that you might be able to look at that might help you piece together what your purpose is. Another thing that might help you piece together your particular purpose are your skills and your abilities. The things that you can look at over the course of time in your life where you can say, when I am doing that particular task, I'm really hitting the mark. I really have a lot of energy. I really have a lot of enthusiasm and a lot of passion around it. Those are the things that might be speaking to you about your purpose. The other thing that might be speaking to you about your purpose are your gifts. Those are the things that you do that exceed your peers. Those are the things that people might celebrate and applaud you concerning. Your gifts and your talents certainly might speak to you in terms of what your purpose is. The other thing are things that have been confirmed in you. One of the things that's been confirmed in me over the course of time was really about what I'm doing now, which is public speaking. Ever since I was in kindergarten all the way up through undergrad, I spoke at every single graduation. I was always picked out of a crowd to be the leader of the group, to be the spokesperson of the group. So those were things that over time were confirmed in different settings, and that helped me understand a little bit about what my purpose is. And finally, never underestimate things that are revealed to you through different relationships, things that are revealed to you by different meetings, by your set of dreams, your visions, things that you are passionate about. All of those things help you piece together your purpose. But one thing, and I'm bringing my lunch meeting to you now, one thing that I want to make sure that you all walk away with is making a distinction between what it is that you do and who it is that you are. I'll give you an example. Several people will introduce themselves in a crowd or introduce themselves in an audience. And you might say, "Hi, my name is Bob and I work at a nonprofit." Or, "Hi, my name is Jennifer and I'm a teacher." And so oftentimes we describe ourselves based upon what it is that we do, but we have a very difficult time really describing who it is that we are. So I'm challenging each of you today to do the hard work between understanding your purpose, going after and seeking answers around your particular purpose that will help you make the distinction between being and being full, and being alive, and being present, and being a whole person versus what it is that you do. Listen, this is not going to be an easy process. This is not going to be something that you should take lightly or that will come easy to you. I'm really challenging you to do the hard work and to answer those tough questions for yourself that will help you really grasp what your purpose is. We're here for you always in the Dream Studio at jamilachambers.net. If you'd like to email us, you can do so at info@jamilachambers.net, and we're available on Twitter and on Facebook. Keep your questions coming. Keep that dialogue coming. We thank you so much. And as always, excellence is a lifestyle, not an event. Choose today to be excellent. Until next time, I'm Jamila, and you are live in the Dream Studio.